I'm meteorologist Ryan Hill, and here for you, you've got a mildish evening in the Rapid City of Phillip area. We've got 45 and 47 for you. A little clearer out in Sundance and Sheridan, 38 and 42 there. Southeast winds banking some clouds and a little bit of some fog up against the hills, especially in that northern and eastern foothills area, as some shallow moisture kind of gets held in there by a little bit of a warm layer aloft. We're starting a boundary across our area. Take a look at this right here. This is kind of where that boundary's setting up, and where that boundary sets up is actually really what is behind the path of some of our best rainfall chances this weekend. Yeah, I know. I'm not necessarily thrilled about a rainy Memorial Day weekend, especially with the plans that we usually try and make. However, on the other hand, we really do need the rain, and that setup is definitely going to allow for things to be quite nicely rainy in places we sorely need it, especially. Let's watch the track of this low pressure system as it moves its way through the area. You'll notice it's kind of meandering its way along, and then by the time we hit Monday, even into Tuesday, you can see right here, it's kind of not moved much, and we have a little bit of upper level energy rotating around on the back side of that, so we could get some showers and storms firing up on your Monday off the Black Hills in western South Dakota before this thing says sayonara. Then take a look at this ridge over here, and you can see that's going to be a source of some warming into the later part of next week. As a matter of fact, we could see some 80s return to the forecast in the longer range. More on that in a moment, but you'll see right here that we have raised chances even into Tuesday a bit. We could see some widely scattered versus the isolated stuff that we were kind of thinking was going to happen for your Monday as this low just kind of meanders its way through the area. A little bit of isolated activity as you move your way through the northern portions of Coda territory. That's where it's going to be heaviest, right up here. Couldn't rule out at least a little bit of a stray shower on the southern end of that activity. But once we really get things together, folks, we've got ourselves a pretty nice, for those of you who are looking forward to that rain, maybe a little fog in the area. Maybe I'm not too sold on that, but I could definitely see that happening, especially in those foothills. But yeah, here comes the rain again, and definitely quite an amazing sight for those of us in southwestern South Dakota, even just western South Dakota as a whole. As that boundary sets up across the area, we could see some heavy bouts of heavy rain even into Sunday. That gives us a nice soaking rain along and south of I-90, and you'll notice we've added a bit of a bullseye of some heavier stuff. We could be seeing up to 1.75 inches, 1 3/4 inches locally, but a broad area of an inch or more, including areas that have sorely needed it. But yeah, we are moving towards some warmer temperatures as we end the month and begin June, although we do have some below normal conditions, pardon me there, as we look down towards our south and east. We're going to be dropping some troughing out towards the eastern portion of the United States. And again, like I said, a ridge of high pressure moving into the area with some drier weather to follow up, but we could bring back the possibility of some rain, some thunderstorms rather, as we go deeper into June on the long range. But yeah, Spearfish and Deadwood looking at plenty of rain. That area and Rapid City especially seem to see the best activity. We get some additional thunderstorms on your Memorial Day, then 78 by your Thursday.